What is the coal roadmap? Really, it's an attempt to bring all of these parties and these divergent views and opinions and factors together in one forum, that one could find a way to plan our route through all of these potentially conflicting drivers. It's also a review of what is the current status and proposals for some scenarios going forward, and then hopefully it's something which would guide investment strategy policy in the country later on. And most importantly, it's a platform for everybody to get together and plan this thing jointly. There's been every major company, Eskom, TFR, mining companies and so on, has their own strategy, and somehow all of those don't always align. So that's really the main purpose of the roadmap. How's it structured? We have a board with a number of parties on the board. The departments of energy and mineral resources, of course. We had some delays during the split of the DME into these two new ministries, but it's very important that this is not seen as an industry initiative, but rather as a national initiative. It involves government, and this is not what the industry thinks. This is what we all should think. So it's very important. The most important stakeholder of all on the roadmap is the government parties represented. There's Anglo American, Exxaro, Sasol, BHP Billiton, Eskom, of course, biggest user of coal in South Africa by a long way, and a few others. TFR is also in the process of signing up. We have a steering committee of which I have the dubious honor of being the chairman of, and then we have appointed a greenhouse, which is a Cape Town-based consultancy, as the project manager. And the idea was to really procure information from all the stakeholders, and generate some sort of an initial fact base on which we would be able to do some planning. Unfortunately, what we have found, and this has been repeated over and over, is that those processes don't always work. The people who come to the meetings don't always have the information that you need. So we've ended up having to take a lot longer than we had hoped to get meaningful information for this process. However, we're really going about it on a sort of a, going out and getting the information that we need. It's taking longer. What the plan is that really we're in the process now of developing the initial fact base for the roadmap. We're at stage 2 on this little flow chart. Stage 1 was really to get everybody on board, to get all the governing documents right, because clearly when we as producers, customers, etc., all sitting around a table, there are competition issues and so on. So we ended up having to spend quite a lot of time on getting the governance right, getting the contributions in place, and the work has started. But as I say, it's taking longer. We hope to have stage 2 complete within Q3 of this year, which will be essentially a fact base of the industry, and a few scenarios that we've outlined as the ones that are worth investigating in more detail. The next stage of the roadmap will then be to develop those scenarios further, and then hopefully to come up with a preferred trajectory for the coal industry in South Africa, with all the development paths that need to be met in order for that to be achieved.